guided meditation for healthy relationships. In this meditation, you will learn how to improve your relationships so they can be healthy and fulfilling. Let's begin by getting into a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Relax your shoulders, allowing them to droop downward. Relax your body and let it sink deeper. As you relax, notice the flow of energy in your body. You may feel your hands growing warm and tingly. Let's take 1 minute to relax and follow the breath. Now, I'd like you to imagine that you are taking an evening stroll through the woods. Feel the earth beneath your feet and hear the sound of crickets chirping and the wind blowing through the trees. After a while, you come to a lily pond. You decide to sit down and rest near the edge of the pond. Suddenly, you hear a strange voice. It says, "Ribbit, how are you this evening?" Startled, you look up to see a little green frog sitting on a nearby lily pad. You answer, "Well, I guess I'm okay. I was just thinking about my relationship and wondering how to improve it." You are also wondering why you are talking to a frog. The frog says, "Ribbit, maybe I can help you. I know a thing or two about relationships." This strikes you as odd, but you decide to confide in him. When you are done, the frog says, "Ribbit, the first thing to know about relationships is that whatever you focus on grows. Do you focus on the warts and the slime? Or do you focus on what you enjoy and appreciate? Take 1 minute to tell me about the good things in your relationship that you would like to have more of. when you are done, the frog says, "Ribbit." Now, I'd like you to think about something in the relationship that really annoys you. But rather than getting upset about it, allow yourself to feel a sense of curiosity. Become very curious about how this annoying thing is really a blessing in disguise. Ask yourself, what am I learning from this situation? How is it helping me become a better person? Do this for 1 minute. The frog hops to another lily pad, and then he says, "Ribbit." One of the great secrets of relationships is that your experience is mostly in your control. You can't control the other person, but you can choose what you think and feel about the situation. It's all about the meaning you put on it. Think about that annoying thing again, and just for fun, see if you can change the meaning. For example, if your teenager is argumentative, maybe they're not really trying to upset you. Maybe they are trying to develop their rational mind, and they are using the relationship to practice their critical thinking skills. You can take any situation and turn the meaning from negative to positive by changing your interpretation. Try this for 1 minute. The frog continues, "Ribbit." Here's another secret. Your happiness is not dependent on how much the other person loves you, but on how much you love yourself. When you truly love yourself, you will not be a bottomless pit of neediness, expecting others to affirm you. Consider that people with low self-esteem feel threatened by differences, but those who love themselves enjoy the differences and treasure the opportunities for learning and growth. I'd like you to spend 2 minutes thinking about the ways in which you and the other person are different, and discover the benefits in those differences. When the time is up, the frog says, "Ribbit." The secret of healthy relationships is to give the other person the benefit of the doubt and focus on the positive. You think about this for a moment. Then you look closely at the frog. How do you know so much about humans? You ask. He smiles and replies, "Ribbit, I used to be one." He reaches into a lily flower, pulls out a little gold crown, and puts it on his head. Then he bids you farewell and hops away. You gaze after the frog until he disappears into the twilight. Then you realize that it's time to go home, and you head back along the trail. Now it's time to come back from the meditation. Breathe deeply and feel your body. When you are ready, slowly open your eyes. Stretch and come back to the present moment.